Hi, good evening. It's now 9:12 p.m. April 18. Um, this post will be about my recent mad outburst sa aking blog, sa Multiply, and sa live journal. Um, ang masasabi ko, kilala nyo naman na siguro kung sino yun, di ba? Siyempre, yung napakadakila at walang kwentang nilalang na itinuturing nating isang malaki kong pagkakamali, also known as the X. Okay? So, kung hindi nyo siya kilala, well, maswerte kayo dahil wish ko, sana hindi ko na rin siya nakilala. Leche. Anyway, here's basically my explanation kung bakit ako nagagalit, bakit ako naghihimutok at nagrarant at nagmumura. Brief history, brief summary. We broke up January the 6th, 2000 and... Shit. 2006. Tama ba? Oo, basta ganun. So, we broke up January. Ano masasabi ko? We stayed in touch after that through emails, YM, and Friendster messages, like comments and stuff. So I thought, why the hell stop the communication kung we've been friends to start with. Like, we've been friends even before we got together, diba? So I thought it was perfectly safe. I thought it was normal. Well, he was my first boyfriend, so syempre, hindi ko naman alam kung ano yung mga dapat gawin at hindi dapat gawin before getting into a relationship, during the relationship, and after the breakup. So he was, well, as what we could say, my guinea pig. So yun, akala ko, since it was over and we ended it in good terms, I thought it was relatively safe to continue the friendship even after the relationship, like the actual, romantic relationship. And for some time, it was working naman. We were slowly getting over. I guess he moved on faster than I did, but, that was my fault on my part naman. Dahil tanga ako. Well, that's for another story. Pero, yeah, I eventually got over him. And for the longest time that I've gotten over him, I started treating him as just a friend. Walang bahid ng mali siya or whatsoever yung actions ko towards him. And as per the advice of Christine and other friends as well, I tried lessening the communication but not totally severing the ties of the friendship, just so that ma-accommodate niya yung kanyang bagong girlfriend, that I understand, syempre, iba naman talaga ang magiging tingin ng girlfriend niya ngayon, yung current girlfriend niya, if he still continues to keep in touch with me. I understand that. And, well, of course, the most obvious thing to do and the most righteous thing to do is to, back off. Kahit na wala, I treat him nothing more as just, a friend na lang. But anyway, back to the point. Ano bang wala akong, sa tingin ko, lahat ng actions ko weren't intended to get him back because I don't have any intentions of, doing that naman eh. Pero I guess, for him and his inflated ego, binigyan niya kasi ng kahulugan yung mga ginagawa ko kahit na nagbawas na nga ako. And I don't even initiate the conversation anymore. As in, nagre-reply na lang ako kapag siya nag-initiate ng conversation, like emails and stuff. I just reply na lang. And, in fact, I minimize the talking na, diba, you know me naman. Kapag nag-email kayo, hinahabaan ko talaga yung mga reply dahil sadyang madaldal ako. But with him, I even changed the way I treat him. He's not even any longer, a close friend, but I was treating him as a mere acquaintance. And what makes me mad is that kahit na yung mga ganun na actions ko, binibigyan pa rin niya ng kahulugan. As if lahat yun were directed to get him back. Parang, how full of yourself can you be? He's not the most good looking guy in the world. In fact, he isn't. Diba? And ayoko sa lahat yung pinagsisisihan ko yung mga ginagawa ko kasi naniniwala ako sa human agency and freedom. So as much as possible, whatever action I take full responsibility of the consequences of these actions. But during that time, nung nag-feeling na siya, it got me so mad and so pissed that I actually even regretted meeting him or befriending him or being in a relationship with him and just plain recognizing his existence. Ganun ako nagalit sa kanya. Kasi ang kapal ng mukha niya eh. Na, alam niyo yun, I wanted nothing more but to salvage the friendship. I wanted nothing more than to keep a rather good friend who has been with me for quite some time na rin. I value his friendship even if we're not involved any longer. And I guess it was a mistake on my behalf to hope so much. It was a mistake to, it was a mistake to me on my part to be optimistic about things. And I honestly thought that you could keep your exes as friends. And I realized that it won't work. Just how I've realized that long distance relationships don't work either. It's just so sad that it would have ended this way. The friendship ended that way. The relationship that might have ended on good terms, but the friendship didn't. It saddens me. And I regret, doing those things in the past that might have led him to believe that I still had feelings for him. That may have led him to further inflating his ego na hindi naman dapat. Lesson learned lang is that pag natapos na lahat, tapos na, done na. Huwag ka nang umasang meron ka pang babalikang kaibigan. Huwag ka nang umasang may babalikan ka pang memories. Yun lang. Nakakairita lang na hanggang ngayon, every time I reflect and think back, nanginginig ako sa galit, nilalamig ako sa galit, at naaasar ako sa sarili ko at sa kanya. Ngayon, and I'm running out of time again, yun lang siguro as an explanation to people over there. And yun, susunod na ulit. Okay? Good night.